Today, folks, we're going to talk about a stock called Health in Tech, trading up over 500% just within the last 6 months. A company looking to transform the non-transparent $4.5 trillion healthcare and insurance industry with innovation, vertical integration, process simplification, automation, and digitization to remove that friction, the complexities and inefficiencies that exist within this market. Now, this company's been posting a lot of incredible news, from absolutely smashing earnings to forming blockchain and integrating it into their processes, and so much more that we're going to uncover. Keep in mind, Health in Tech did reach out to me. This is part of sponsored content, as I leave the disclaimers down in that description below. This only constitute my own opinions for entertainment purposes only. But if you love uncovering companies like this that have potential, that are under-recognized, go consider hitting that subscribe button. This trades on the NASDAQ under HIT. It's about a couple $100 million market cap as of today. On the company's website, Health in Tech is looking to power up your health plan with self-funded insurance. Go from weeks to minutes. The challenges that current insurance professionals face is basically week-long quoting delays, rising health plan rates, and fragmented healthcare administration processes. The company is integrating AI and a lot of vertical technologies, or vertically integrating the technologies, to really start gobbling up some incredible market share that we're seeing from the recent earnings. The company's revenues of $9.3 million, up 86% year over year. The first half year revenue of $17.3 million, 89% of the full year 2024. Adjusted EBITDA of $1.6 million, up 134% year over year. The first half year adjusted EBITDA of $2.8 million, 1.2 times full year 2024, and a very healthy cash balance of $8.1 million. Now, we're going to actually hear from the insiders themselves, board of directors, that are going to discuss some of the details around the earnings and the catalysts that have been going on. But I just want to kind of give you an idea, hit by the numbers. So this company is in 41 states. There's 942 business clients and 778 brokers, third-party administrators, and additional third-party agencies. There's 24,839 enrolled employees. Again, we've talked about the revenue here from Q2, which has been absolutely nothing short of astonishing. And this market share is fairly large. I mean, they're talking about a $6.6 trillion total addressable market with U.S. Healthcare industry and the U.S. health insurance industry. These are massive, massive industries within the United States. And they're using their AI-powered platforms, which is SMR, DIYBS. They have high card and then high performance network. The plan, basically with SMR, the plan design and customization, and then they have the underwriting and risk assessment, the claim and payment management, and then provider network integration. This is like the vertical integration they're talking about across the entire platform. But if we dive a little bit deeper into this, the recent news that caught a lot of attention as well, and this was basically just announced just an odd week ago, is that basically Health in Tech, an Insurtech platform company backed by third-party AI technology, today announced the signing of a non-binding strategic letter of intent with Alpha Ton Capital Corp, a publicly traded digital asset treasury and blockchain infrastructure company, to jointly develop HitChain, a blockchain-enabled healthcare insurance claims processor platform built on the open network, TON. And if we just read into this, basically HitChain is designed to address one of the largest pain points in the U.S. healthcare, claims processing inefficiencies, fraud, and opacity. By combining Health in Tech's insurance expertise with Alpha Ton's blockchain infrastructure and security protocols, HitChain seeks to establish an immutable, transparent, and efficient claims ecosystem that reduces administrative costs, improves trust among stakeholders, and creates measurable value for employees, providers, brokers, and insurers. Again, that transformational opportunity, as we talked, is a $4.5 trillion market. Really, really big news. I'm going to leave the links to the website, Investor Relations, down in the description below if you want to read through this and get a little bit more in depth. But I just want to give you an idea from the insiders themselves from a couple months ago, from some of the earnings release, just to really kind of give you full scope of what's going on with this company.
We have been out marketing our business now for 2 or 3 years since its initial startup. At this point, our technology is really catching on, and we're catching the attention of some of the larger broker houses, some TPAs, some people that are looking at us that probably wouldn't have looked at us before. Obviously, now since we're listed on NASDAQ, we're catching all that attention. We're getting larger brokers with hundreds of agencies, hundreds of offices. It's getting a lot of attention, and we're growing pretty quick that way.
Julia, and speaking of that momentum, your second quarter results were absolutely enviable. You beat on the top and bottom line. Tell us about those second quarter results and what most impresses you about them.
Yes, our revenue grew 86% year over year, is 9.3 million. So for the first half of the year, we did 17.3. Just give some idea, entire year last year is 19.4 million. We did 89% of the entire total last year. And then we're looking at, in terms of profitability, we continuously to be profitable. You know, our EBITDA, it's very impressive, and we grow more than 200% of the last year being profitable. So all these just to tell everybody, you know, we are disciplined, but also our product resonate in the market. Our technology really get traction. That's how we see the top line and the bottom line growth both ways.
That's wonderful. And Tim, you've been working on modernizing and improving the underwriting platform for health and tech. Tell us about that underwriting platform and some of the big changes we're seeing there.
Sure. We started out focusing on small group. They were the most in need for help, how we did the whole process. So now that we have that pretty much running really smoothly, the process, our systems run great with small groups. We're being asked by our brokerage side, our houses, that help us with our large group. If you can do this on small group, which is very difficult, clearly you ought to be able to do something for us on large group. So we've been working on this, our large group system, for 6-8 months now. We think we're just about have it perfect so we can roll it out here in the third quarter. It's really going to change the way people provide us submissions to underwriters, how they communicate, how fast they can get their job done. It's going to be very neat.
On that note, I'll pass the question off to you. I'd love to know what you think about health in tech in that comment section below. And on that note, as always, I look forward to catching you in the next one.